What's up, people? Today is 12/17/2020. I've been saying this for a long time, man, that our government had something to do with the COVID-19 virus. Now it's coming up to light with emails that was found and everything else. It's a shame how COVID-19 could have been stopped. Could have been stopped a long time ago. Couldn't have never happened. Look at the lives. 316,000 people that died behind our own United States government. Let this president do this to see how many people can get sick. When are you people going to wake up in the United States? When are you people going to wake up? How about the ones that now are finding out that this COVID-19, all the deaths, all the resources were taken, people lost their jobs, losing their home, that the person you elected in office had you all killed? Isn't that cold? And y'all still don't get the picture? I said it from the beginning that this was a chemical warfare that was done on us from our own government. Nobody listened. So now you got these news reporting people bringing up evidence. It ain't false. It ain't fake. That your president was involved in this. Your Trump was involved in this. So he can make billions of dollars on a vaccine. Wow. What do y'all call that? What is the law for that? Isn't that like treason, murder, conspiracy? Oh, I forgot. He is the only one that ever used the word fake news when they told the truth. This man has allowed for this virus to kill people in the United States. This virus ain't from China, ain't from Hong Kong. This virus was done in the United States. Now you got every news media out there cracking these emails. Wow. Wow. You got other countries that help their citizens. And we have these so-called leaders in Congress that don't give a damn. Don't give a damn. They got their money. They can take off. They got their money in overseas accounts, fake names, fake passports, and all that. They got theirs. So they don't give a damn. When are y'all all going to wake up? When are the people in the United States going to wake up? When are the people that lost their loved ones going to wake up? When are they going to wake up? Because it's almost too late, you know? What's the best way to get rid of half of the population? Throw out a virus. This company that's supposed to made the dose for the virus, why did it was so quick? Why do they need protection not to be sued if something happens with the medication that they made for this virus? You ever think about that? Oh, I forgot. Everybody lost their fucking minds in the United States, from the courts to everything. But that is treason. Every one of them need to be in front of the firing squad that allowed this to happen. That is treason against the United States. They claim the United States. They claim for the flag. That is treason. To take over and destroy the government. That is treason. I don't get it. I really don't understand how half a society in the United States are that stupid to watch your loved ones die from a virus that our own government has done to us, to let happen. That is wild. That is really wild. And they talk so much about the United States. Make the United States beautiful. Y'all just don't get it. The United States was beautiful before it was taken over. It was beautiful when the Indians were here. Our own government done this to us. I said it before. When I was married, I said it before. This is a chemical warfare that they put out there on us. But I was wrong. I was wrong. That's what I was told. I was wrong. But I seen it. You know, what's so bad about it is everything is coming to light now. Finding emails about this stuff. And nobody's really going out there picking in Washington. You took my family members. You tried to kill us all. And all the while, for the COVID-19, they had a vaccine. How come this company, Pfizer, could come up with a vaccine that quick? It took years for polio. It took years for STD. All of that took years to come up with a medicine that will help someone. It took years. So why did it take less than 30 days to come up to help you with COVID-19? Anybody ever think about that? Nah. We talk so much, brag so much about the United States, but yet our own government did this COVID-19. Took your family lives, your loved ones. I can't use that word love because apparently you didn't love them. Apparently you must be happy that they're dead because you're not out there picketing. I hope this new president puts a committee together, remove every one of these individuals that was involved in that, and put their ass in front of a firing squad. Because that's treason against the United States. And I hate to tell you people, but that guy Trump, he ain't from the United States. Why his birth certificate was never brought up? Oh, I forgot, because the color of his skin. We talk so much about race, discrimination. That's all it is. It's talk. Because the biggest racist people is in Congress. Those are the biggest hypocrites and racist people is in Congress. Because if any of those discrimination laws worked, you see a lot of happy people. The laws are there just to be pacified. That's it. But if you turn around and you say something about a Jew, you're wrong. You can get sued. That's discrimination. Because the Jews own the United States. They think they own the United States. But as long as you keep it, you could say black, you could say the N-word, you could say Spanish, you could say Mexican. Those laws do not apply to us. I've been called a nigger. I've been told too many niggas moving into Faribault, Minnesota. I haven't been called a nigger from my ex-wife. She loves that word. She loves the N-word. But yet she had a baby by a black guy. Same black guy that had her out on the street as a hoe. Yet, we find out that our own government, with your Trump, had something to do with COVID-19. Emails were released from the White House staff. And it's so ironic how nobody is bringing all of this up. Nobody's out there picketing and nothing in the White House. Put his ass in jail. Put his ass in jail. Put his ass in jail. And you notice everyone that was involved with Trump see the time to get the hell away because they know their time is coming too. Like that Attorney General, Barr. He'll be out of office before Christmas because he know his time is coming too. You see, they have violated the human rights. They have took lives behind this COVID-19. Lives. See, I don't give nobody no praise because I don't praise no human being. I only praise God. That's the only person I fear is God. So I you know, when you turn around and our own government commits slaughter, those individuals need to be punished. The hell with some other country. They use chemical gas, that's their problem. The hell with them, that's their problem. We want to worry so much about other countries because we're trying to rule their country and we can't even take care of our own. We want to cause wars with other countries and we can't even take care of our own. Where's the logic in that? And I bet half of the people in the United States, oh, there is logic. That's violation of human rights and all of this. What about our rights? Fuck their rights. What about our rights? Clean up our own house before we worry about somebody else's backyard. Clean up our own house. Get rid of all of the scums out there. From the judges, police officers, sheriffs. Get rid of all of the bad motherfucking people. Put their asses in jail. Clean up our own house. Stop letting these police and deputies get away with murder. If I go out there and kill someone, I should be able to get away with murder too. I should be able to say, fear of my life, self-defense. I should be able to say the same thing as they did. Should be no difference. Our own government caused COVID-19, people. Our own government did it. With your president, who called himself a king. Our own government did this to us. And every one of those Republicans were involved. And if there was any Democrats involved, they need to be put down too. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. Think about it, people. I said a long time ago, this is a chemical warfare right here. That's what this is. So they come up with excuses. They come up with stories. They come up with this. They come up with that. See, just like 9/11, they came up with an excuse. But I bet you none of you people really knew what really happened in 9/11, because we was told because they saw a Muslim. So all of a sudden, all Muslims are bad. I'm Muslim. I'm proud of it. I'm really proud of it. I don't care, you don't like me or not. That doesn't bother me one bit. You see? I believe in Allah. But I do notice that we have more hate for people we shouldn't even have hate for. But nobody really was told the truth about 9/11. Did you know that there was an explosion before the plane hit Tower 1? And I lost family in 9/11. But did anybody know that? That underground, there was an explosion underground before the plane hit Tower 1? Did anyone know that? Because that was kept out. That was kept out. See, we go by what they tell us, and you idiots believe it. That's the funny part about it. You idiots believe it. You idiots turn around, the so-called white hate group, go to certain areas, threaten people and everything else. But I'm curious, why you KKKs and you white premises don't go to the Bronx, don't go to Brooklyn, don't go to Queens? Why y'all don't go to Harlem, Compton? Why y'all don't go over them areas? Because I'm going to tell y'all why. Y'all get your asses whipped. That's why. Oh, y'all only go to certain little areas where there's maybe 6 or 7 African Americans. But y'all ain't going to go in the real hoods. That y'all not going to do. That y'all not going to do. Y'all not going to go into the real hoods because y'all know y'all get your asses whipped. Y'all not going to go in the real hood. That y'all not going to do. But I noticed that. Y'all go to areas where there's maybe 6, maybe the most, maybe 10 African Americans walking around in a nice neighborhood. But y'all don't go to the hood. Y'all don't put that sheet on your face and go to the hood. Y'all don't wear your SWAT stickers and go to the hoods. Y'all go where y'all know y'all safe. You ever think about that? Y'all rather go in front of the White House, in front of City Hall, and shit like that. But y'all don't go to the hood because y'all punks. Y'all cowards. Y'all get your ass whipped in the hood. Straight up. Because you see, one thing about us New Yorkers, Puerto Ricans, we may have problems sometimes, but guess what? They stick to us and we stick to them. See, so y'all know what neighborhoods to go to. Y'all know what areas to go to. Y'all got that planned out, mapped out, and everything. But now one of you son of a bitches will go to the hood with your SWAT stickers, with hanger black, this and that. Y'all won't go to the hood because even cops don't go to the hood certain times because they know they get their ass whipped. So no, y'all don't go to the hood. So y'all know what turf to go to and what turf not to go to. Y'all got better sense there. But I noticed that on the news, though. It's always in little white communities where they want to tackle African American or Spanish. But you don't go to their neighborhoods, your asses be gone. Y'all come up missing in action, straight up. Your asses will be gone because we got something for your asses. Y'all will be gone, you see. And it's funny how half of those individuals there have felonies, assaults, drunk driving, drugs, and all of that. And they still carry weapons. Now, you get African American, Spanish, he go to jail for ex-con, ex-felon, whatever the hell you call it, for carrying a weapon. He get maybe 5, 10, 15 years. But a white person, a year, 2 years, and back out there with a gun. The laws in the United States are discriminating. The laws, it says you cannot discriminate against race, color, creed, sex, etc., under constitutional right. First, second, third, fourth, 14th Amendment. But we still are discriminated against from the courts, from the cops, the sheriffs. We are still discriminated against. We are still set up, evidence planted, perjury, and false testimony, falsified police reports, and nobody hears it. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it. I'm seeing on the news now where cops are really going to jail, where they fucking belong. Some of these law enforcement officers need to be behind bars. You know, but understand though, what I got on here is that, look it up. Our own government caused COVID-19. Check it out. The ones that followed the CDC to wear masks and they passed away, I'm sorry for your family. I feel for you. But the idiots whose family members passed away for not wearing masks, I find no sympathy for you. I don't. I find no sympathy for you. Because you've done that to yourself. Take responsibility for your own actions. You see, me, I'm fighting back now. That's what I'm doing. I'm fighting back. See, there's laws out there about judges abusing the law, abusing their powers. And that's what I'm going for, you see, because that's what a lot of them has done towards me. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for that judge's job, for that judge to be removed from office, from the bench, because they violated the laws, the color of the law, the works. The violation is right there. It could smack you in the face. Ray Charles could see it. And Ray Charles was a singer. He was born blind. Well, he was blind. I think he started going blind at the age of 8 or 9. So that's who Ray Charles is. This new generation don't know nothing. You know, but yet you turn around and you vote for a man that had you all killed and put out the COVID-19 virus. Where's the logic in that? And I've been saying it, man. I said, no, this is chemical warfare. This is what this is. Our own government let this president do this to us all. Wow. 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 And he's the only one that tried to overturn an election because he lost fair and square. You got 126 Republicans that should be removed from office, that should be charged with treason, trying to take over the government, trying to destroy the United States government. It's in the Constitution, 14th Amendment. Read it. Read the 14th Amendment. All 126 of those Republicans need to be charged. The military needs to take them into custody, and they need to be charged, you see. And you idiots, and I say that very strong because you are idiots. Someone tell you the sky's blue, you say, no, it's purple. I don't give a fuck. You got a PhD, HHD, FFD, whatever. You're idiots. You're idiots because you don't even know what common sense means. You don't even know what evidence means. You come up with your own rules, your own laws to protect yourselves. You're idiots. I've seen every other country give people 70% of their wages, 80% of their wages, 100% of their wages behind the COVID-19. And we got in Congress that don't give a fuck about the next human being. If that's not greed and selfishness, I don't know what is. Y'all need to be removed. None of y'all should have a job for a lifetime because people that worked in department stores, Bloomingdale's, JCPenney's, why they didn't have a job for a lifetime. So you're milking us taxpayers for your job. No, it shouldn't be like that. And any law person that even come up with that bullshit should be fired, should be removed, because nobody should have a job for a lifetime. Nobody in Congress, no Republican, no Democrat. Nobody should have a job for a lifetime and pass it on to their lousy families. And you're so-called African American, I don't know if they're sitting up there in Congress or what, but you better look in the mirror and stop being a houseboy. That's what you better do. You better look in the mirror and stop being a houseboy and start being a man and a woman. Remember where you came from and where your ancestors came from. Because you are totally blind. These people caused COVID-19. Our own government caused COVID-19. Trump caused COVID-19. The emails was released to the news media. Why these people are not, why the military is not going up there, taking these people into custody. I forgot. They're not black or Mexican or Spanish or Indian. Wow. Wow. And each and one of you talk so much about our constitutional rights, freedom of speech, freedom of the press. It cannot be violated. You talk so much about all of that in the Bill of Rights, but the Bill of Rights is nothing but a piece of paper that doesn't mean a damn thing because you do not enforce it. You do not enforce it. It is a shame how we let a clown, an idiot, become a president. We should have put a dog up there. We should have put Lassie up there. We should have put Morris the cat. So I want to start seeing from German Shepherds, Bulldogs, Pit Bulls, all of them pictures for running for president. I'll vote for a dog. I'll vote for a cat. Because this idiot made us all look like jackasses. So when someone calls you a jackass, accept it. Because that's what you are, a jackass, for voting for that idiot. That's what you are, a jackass. So when the rest of the media and the hell breaks down about COVID-19, this could have been prevented. This shouldn't have never happened because they need to make money off of your life. Get the elderly. Get the ones that can fight the disease. Get the young. Get the babies. I have them working on a vaccine. Do you know how long it took for a vaccine for polio to come out? It took 15 years, even longer. So did anybody ever say, wait a minute, how the hell they get a vaccine that quick? You got to run it through everything. You got to put this in it to make sure it doesn't attack it, to make sure it protects it, to make sure it kills it. You got to put that in it, this in it. But they got the vaccine less than 60 days. As they telling everybody in the back, oh, we're working on one. Why is it that Pfizer was the first one that come up with a vaccine for the COVID-19 virus? Then your president wants to put in a relief bill to protect them from being sued if anybody dies. And these Republicans put that in the bill. And some of these fucking Democrats is going with that. So don't get fucking mad if some hospital shoot you up with AIDS, shoot you up with too much radiation. They can do that. They can get away with that. It's not their fault. So don't get mad with them. Get mad with your government. The ones that caused COVID-19. Behind a dollar sign. You people still don't get it. You fucking idiots, man. You are idiots. You are fucking idiots. So please, stop saying America. Stop it. Stop saying America great. Because there's no fucking such thing. You bitch so much about China. Guess what? Every damn thing we buy comes from China. The United States haven't made nothing in over 50 years. Do you understand, idiots? We got things coming from China, Taiwan, Mexico. Where does your car parts come from? China, Taiwan, Mexico. Nothing is made in the United States no more in over 50 years. Look at the back of your TVs, your flat screens that you love so much. Pull up your warranty information. Oh, damn. So the only thing I can do is take it back if it's broke, but to get repairs, I got to send it overseas. That's how stupid you people are in society. You're stupid. Because nothing in the United States was made over 50 years. We own nothing. They own RCA, Magnavox, Whirlpool. They own every big company that was done in the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s in the United States. China owns them all. Japan owns them. Look it up, you idiots. Look at your cell phones. You think those were made in the United States? Hell no. Hell no. But people are still stupid. No matter how intelligent you want to be, you're stupid. I've been saying it and saying it and saying it. Y'all don't see the big picture. Y'all don't see the big picture. The light switch is off. Our own government caused COVID-19. Before I was going through all of this shit with my ex-wife, I told her that. I said, no, this is a man-made, this right here, this is that they did to us. Our own government had this, they had in this here. I told her that. I said, our own government caused this chemical warfare, our own government. What we want to do is blame everybody else. That's what we want to do. We want to blame everybody else. Because that's how stupid we are. Let's put the blame on this country here. Let's put the blame on these people here. Let's put the blame on those people there. And you idiots go for it. You know. You idiots go for it. But I told people, you know, my divorce was final on the 10th, on the 10th of December. I didn't even know it. I got a letter from my ex-wife's attorney on the 16th of this month, where the courts never notified me that my divorce was done. I'm not happy. I'm not sad. You know, it was just a divorce, you know, that I filed. But what upset me more than anything about the divorce is that she got away with taking everything out of the bank and every fucking thing. You know? That's what pisses me off more than any fucking thing. She got my car. Well, that's all I can say about that. I'm doing an appeal on it, though. See where that goes. You know? Divorce ain't no fun. because you get lied on so fucking much. You see, I'll never forget when I married my wife. She was my life. That's why I married her. She was my life. I loved her very much. I was deeply, deeply in love with my wife, you know. And when I got married, somebody asked me, what do I see in her? And I told them, I said, what I see in her? I see her beauty. I see her as my life partner that I have to be with. I have to honor, respect. And I've done all of that. And so then a friend of mine asked me, well, what about other women? You see, that's just it. He didn't understand what I was telling him. And I told him, I said, dude, look, a woman is like a man's notch on his belt. You see, a wife is for life. No ifs and no buts. A wife is for life. A wife is someone you adore, someone you admire, someone you love, someone that is there for you when you're down, when you hurt. Wouldn't you see another woman? Well, first of all, I'll be ran to the hospital, which, by the way, she put me in the hospital several times. I'll be assaulted, which she has, or dead, which thank God that didn't happen yet. But people got to understand, when you get married to a lady. We have no right to hurt them, to disrespect them, or anything like that. I know y'all gonna say I'm a hypocrite, but I'll get to that part in a minute. You see, when I found my partner that I loved very much, and I was there for her, I took good care of her and everything. But when you lie on an individual, that individual is going to fight because they know that it's a lie. You see, they know what they're saying is a lie, and they get you mad. People get mad when you lie on them because you're attacking their character and their honesty. And that's what she did to me. It is time to stop the lies. You see, I don't care where she's at, who she's with. That's none of my business. I don't care, you know. The problem with our society and the courts is if a woman says something, it's true. No ifs and no buts. But it's not. Women lie. Women abuse us. Some of us men feel ashamed because we're getting abused by our wives. And yes, I felt ashamed. But now I can open and talk about it. I've been abused by my wife. I have the marks. I have the police report. I have the evidence. I've been abused by this woman. Yet, they say, the courts tell us men, we have no rights. And you see, that's what I want this judge to tell me on this misdemeanor bullshit. He has to tell me on record, because I will be in that courthouse. You have to tell me on record that I have no rights. There's no beating around the bush. I don't give a fuck. You put me in jail, whatever. You have to tell me I have no rights. The laws only apply to women. That judge got to tell me this. Because that's what you're telling me, is that a person could just say whatever they want to say to have false charges and all of that. See, I was reading a police report. Oh my God, it is so much bullshit. Falsified a police report. Falsified a police report. Falsified evidence, planted evidence. And it's amazing how the courts don't care. You see, that's what it is. The courts don't care. But I do understand now why some of these people go and kill these people. I really believe that now. I truly, truly see that. I truly see that. Why they do this. You know, I truly see it. And it's funny because they went through the same thing I'm going through. You see? Behind lies. That's all it is, behind lies. A woman in the state of Minnesota, every other state, they tell you, when you put a restraining order out on someone, they tell you straight out, you got to have proof. You just can't put down there on paper because them judges there, where is the proof? You're not just going to put a restraining order on somebody because they say, oh, she's ugly, she's a bitch, she's a hoe. So what? So what? You just cannot put a restraining order out on people like that. It's against the law. It's violating the law. It's abusing the law. It's abusing the system. But not in Minnesota. Not in Minnesota. The judges don't give a fuck, you know? But they should care because their jobs are on the line now. You see, I'm doing a bill to throw into the legislature in the state of Minnesota about the abuse of the judges on restraining orders, where there's no evidence, only he say, she say, and they always grant it for a woman because the woman got busted. You never hit your wife or your girl, but because she say you did, that's what they go by. With no evidence, that is abusing the system. That is committing perjury. Falsified a statement to try to get an eviction. Police do it all the time. Law enforcement do it all the time. Just to get a conviction. See? But me, I'm challenging all of they shit. That's what I'm doing. You're not just going to throw me under the table. No. I'm a fighter. I'm from New York. You're not going to just throw me under the table. You're not just going to call me a nigga and think that's it. You're getting away with that. Oh, hell no. 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 You're not going to do that. See, they talk about Trump all over the internet, television, YouTube, Facebook. They talk about it all over the place. You don't see him trying to file. You don't see other people trying to file. So they use excuses in there. They put little words in there so the judge goes, oh, you work for this company, you work for that company. But yet all of this stuff was investigated. See, these people think I'm an idiot. I had this investigated. I went to my resources. Did I violate any laws? No. Did I violate your policy? No. Why? I want you to read this restraining order. And everybody says the same. Are they fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You could talk about anybody you want. on social media, on TV, in the streets, in the restaurants, in your bedroom. So now I'm going to plant bugs. That's what I'm going to plant bugs. All over the courthouses and everything. That's what I'm going to plant bugs. To see if these judges talk about another individual. Because now I'm going to put a restraining order out on the judge. To see if a deputy talks about another individual. Put a restraining order out on that motherfucker. Oh, damn it, I forgot. They have the power. They do nothing wrong. Let me see. Are they human? Yes. Do they bleed? Yes. They put their pants on, one leg after the other? Yes. They put their shoes on, one foot after the other? Yes. They no different. I'm a human being. Do they drink? Yes. They argue with their wives? Yes. Do they abuse them? Yes. Do they carry guns? Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Hold it. Hold it. These judges, for men and women, they drink, they carry guns, law enforcement drink, carry guns, argue, abuse their wives or girlfriends or a significant other, and they still have a gun? Sitting on a bench? Wearing that black robe? A gun and a badge? The whole system needs to be cleaned the fuck up. The whole system. Everything they do is illegal. It's illegal. It's illegal. Because I'm looking at the laws. I see no law in federal, state, local. See no law. No law whatsoever. No law. Why is this individual watching my YouTubes? Number one. Number two, I didn't say nothing on there that wasn't true. I don't need to lie. I don't need to lie to nobody. To no one. To no one. So I just don't understand how these people, they make their own laws. So I'm going to start making my own law. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start making my own law. That's what I'm going to do. My law is going to be, you fuck with me, I'm taking you out. That's what my law is going to be. That's what my law is going to be. I'm going to start defending myself like the constitutional right says I have a right to do. That's what I'm going to start doing. You know, I decided I'm not going to sit back and let these motherfucking white people just keep fucking me over. That's not happening. No more. No fucking more. First thing they put on that police report, I asked him, I said, so why you didn't put the word nigger down there when you called me that? That's what I want to know. Why you did not put the word nigger down there when that's what you called me? You put African American. Why you didn't put nigger on that report? Because that's what you called me. You and my ex-wife. And by the way, she's Korean. So why you didn't, you know, I even got her on recording calling me a nigger. I even got her on recording. Well, I'm not going to insult you no more. After the fact. Matter of fact, it was January 25th when she forced her way back in the house. Women in Minnesota have more fucking rights than men. And it's true. The courts don't give a fuck. All the courts care about is putting your name in their system. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm going to fight this shit. I'm going to fight this shit. A person that is guilty would take a deal. A person that's not guilty will fight. I'm an innocent man. I asked for the divorce. You go crazy. You always want to kill yourself, try to hurt yourself. I have pictures of that. Picture of her tearing the house up all the time. I have pictures of that. But this is what I asked for because I walked in on you laying in the middle of the bed in your negligee with a dildo between your legs on TV, a fuck movie. You Skyping some dude. That's what I walked in on. Never touched my wife. She says I pushed her. I never put my hands on you. I'm holding on to the banister. You're trying to throw me down the stairs. Got pictures of that too. And it's like she set me up because there's no way in hell she didn't hear the front door open up. So I was told to take a recording of all of that, what happened and everything, and I did. And they did a whole fammogram for me. Everything. Her height, how tall she is, how tall I am, everything. All that's done. All that will be in court. Because what she's saying is not true. What she's saying is not true. All of that will be right there. It's going to be about a year. This trial going to go on for a year. For a year. For a year. See. See, let me explain. It says here, and I pulled this off of their website. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. It says here, any individual, check this out. It's from the CDC, state of Minnesota. Any individual that comes into contact, listen carefully, any individual that comes in contact with a person that has the disease, AIDS, well, it goes HIV, AIDS, need to immediately see a doctor. If the blood gets on you, you are infected. That's all I'm going to say on that part. That's all I'm going to say on that part. So like when I bust her and I go back to the house, she changed her clothes. I can't get into that no more. But there's things that I can't say because it's being investigated. But anyway, I said, fuck it. Divorce is final. Walk to work. Bam. That's all it took. Walk to work. All she wanted was my car. I got text messages where she says that, you know. I got text messages where she tells David, well, he has the registration. He took the insurance off the car. No, she took the insurance off the car. I didn't take shit. She had someone call down there. I'm listening to the recording because she's so stupid. They record your conversations when you call these companies. And I filed a complaint with the Insurance Investigations Office. They got it. And they talked to me. She says, no, Mr. Melillo, that's not your voice. I said, I know, that's not my voice. It's not my voice at all. See, a man lies to the courts, we fucked. A woman lies to the courts, don't lie again, but they still lie. So what the fuck is perjury charges out there for? Is it only there for the men? Is it only there for men? That's what the court's got to tell me, that perjury charges are only there in the books for men. Then remove it from the books. Remove the law. Because you're making up your own laws. Remove the fucking law. Remove the law. You know? So I'm going after her. I'm going to sue her. And I'm going to have her ass in court until she fucking dies or whatever. That's for damn sure. You know, because I have that right. And it don't even got to be in the state of Minnesota. Fuck Minnesota. Because Minnesota does not follow the laws. But these people that sit on these benches and everything else, they need to be removed. They need to be completely removed because none of them follow the law. They come up with excuses and then they pick a piece out of one case, put it in this case, and then they go for this case, which doesn't make no sense whatsoever. What makes no sense whatsoever. Like I had these lousy ass fucking people tell me, and it's in the law too, Minnesota books. This person got served when he hit me. Okay? He hit me from behind. Not only was he drunk, but he was white. Happened in 2008 on 35, going northbound at a Faribault. On the highway, we stopped because they was putting these poles down, these wires down on the highway. So all the traffic was slowing down. You had to stop. They had just one lane going into one lane. So I'm like a car behind because I always stop 2 cars length behind a person because they drive like idiots in Minnesota. When it snows, they don't care. They drive like idiots. So anyway, this son of a bitch hit me from behind, and I had to turn the car when he hit me so hard. I had to turn the car to the right, and I got over to the ditch. Bloody nose. Broke my Ray-Bans. Had a scratch on my eye. I mean, I was hurt. So he tried to run. And there was some people in cars. They jumped out. They helped me out and stuff. This guy tried to run. Okay? And so then all of a sudden, he was stopped. So now here come the police. We're calling the police. They call the police. So the brown police car, they're not highway patrols in Minnesota. They something else. I call them CHPs, but they're not CHPs. So this brown police car pulls up. Now once that some bitch asked me, do I need a doctor or anything? Now I'm bleeding from my nose. Ray-Bans are broke. I'm bleeding from right here. Cut me on my nose and everything. That's how hard I hit the steering wheel. Ended up with a slip disc in my back neck. Get these headaches and everything. Bam. Take this fucker to court. First, get this attorney. The attorney was moved. The attorney that we got, charges was filed on him for sexual harassment or rape or something like that. So I had to go to another law firm. Fuck this. How you going to defend me and you being charged with a rape or attempted rape or some shit like this? You know? So then I had to go and find another attorney. Found another attorney. Take it all the way down. This individual was served. He was served. He signed it. The appellate court in the state of Minnesota changed the whole laws about being served. The whole laws. He was served. He signed the document. He signed proof of service. He signed it. He was served. They overturned their own laws about being served. That was from the appellate court in the state of Minnesota. This guy got away with not paying the medical bills. Damn, I have bad luck in Minnesota. Wow. This guy got away with not paying the medical bills. Insurance got away with it. The works. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. You know, couldn't believe it. Could not fucking believe it. Could not believe it. So then, what else happened to me? Oh yeah, then the car gets stolen. Then with Pepsi, then get attempted murder on my life by my wife. She tries to kill me because I asked for a divorce. Asked for a divorce. Oh yeah, she goes in court. I didn't ask for the divorce. I proved to the courts. I've been asking for a divorce since June 2019 when she was in Korea. I asked for a divorce. Got tired of the abuse. I had evidence of the abuse, pictures of the abuse, all of that. When you abuse someone, you don't need to be with that person. There's no more love there, man. When you lie on a person and you know that you're lying, but you continue with your lie, that's what's going to take you down. When you brag about how you set me up, that's going to take you down. See, that's the good part. That's going to take you down. You see, I have a right by law to present my evidence under state and federal laws. I have a right to have the recordings played in court. I have a right to produce my evidence. And I have a right to have these people that falsely accuse me to be charged. I have that right. So we're going to see where the law goes now. Because I'm letting y'all know. You see, what they do in Faribault, all sheriffs is all family members and friends in Faribault, Minnesota. The judges are friends with them. They all know each other. Faribault's a small little town. They all know each other. They all know each other. They all talk. They all go out drinking. They all beat their wives or their wives beat them. They smoke weed. They use drugs. They all know. They all know each other. You see. They all know how many prostitutes are out there and everything. They all know everybody. There's no way in hell you don't know somebody in Faribault. Okay? So they all know each other. I filed a motion on the restraining order, which I never heard back from, which is in violation of court rules and policies, which is also a contempt of court by the judge. Okay? It's also contempt of court by the judge, taking that to Superior Court now. All right? So my restraining order with the evidence should have been granted, was granted. Her restraining order, no evidence, shouldn't have been granted. Okay? But, this is the but part. Because she's a woman, all I got to say is, as my opinion, I feel that this is probable cause to grant this restraining order. Just those little words. Where's the probable cause? Because she says so, and this never happened? So in other words, you believe a woman before you believe evidence. You believe a woman because you're also going by the nationality of the defendant. He's guilty because of the color of his skin. He's automatically guilty because he's a man. So you got those two strikes against you in the state of Minnesota. The color of your skin and a man. Those are the two strikes you got in the state of Minnesota. The color of your skin and you're a man. That's what you got. She even tried to I never forget when Barney's ex-wife calls her, because I think they've been divorced now going on 5 years. I never forget the time when she called the house about, it was like about 11:15 at night, wanted her to do a statement saying that Barney abused her and everything. Barney never abused her. She always argued with Barney because his kids wouldn't listen to her. Those were his kids. She was not their mother. They don't got to listen to some other women. They got to listen to their mom. She has no right to tell those kids what to do and what not to do. Those were Barney's kids, not hers. Those were Barney's kids. And she destroyed them, you know? But anyway, she tried to have my wife, who my wife told me, at that time she was my wife. My wife told me that reason why she called, because she wanted her to make a statement to the divorce judge that Barney abused her. I said, you ain't gonna do no shit like that. That's lying to the courts. You ain't lying to her for her no more. Before, when Barney called to see if she was over here, you told her no, but she was hanging out with you. No, you're not lying on this woman no more for her. You're not lying for her no more. That's not happening. That's not happening no more. No. And I told her, I said, don't call our house no more. That's it. Stay the fuck away from me and my wife. Stay the fuck away from us. I'm not going to be behind your conspiracy and stuff like that. Fuck that. No. He has never abused this woman. She has always yelled at him, always attacked him, always. Tried to put restraining orders out on him so he wouldn't see his child because they have a kid. She destroyed that man. That man is so terrified of that woman. If he flushed the toilet and she hears it, oh, he threatened me. And these fucking judges in Faribault, they go by what she says, not by what the husband says, not by what the man says. Not by what the man says. So now he can't pay his mortgage to keep a roof over his kids' heads that he has, because he has other kids that he has joint custody with. You know, I mean, it's amazing how a woman can get so away with committing a crime against another individual, and the courts let them. That's what they do. The courts system let them. So you fucked, whether it's a man judge, a woman judge, a dyke, you fucked. Because the system is not there for men. They do not follow the letter of the law under anything. See, I was already told that I have no rights. And there's too many niggas in Faribault. That's what I was told. You see? And the bad part about it is the motherfuckers are right. That's the cold part about it. They right. They are right. And there ain't a goddamn thing you can do about it. Not a fucking thing you can do about it. But me, I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight. Because you see, you do not deserve to wear that badge. You dishonor every true law enforcement officer that is true and that loves their job. You do not need to have that uniform on. You need to be prosecuted and homeless. You see, I've been thinking a lot about running for governor because there'll be a lot of fucking changes. A lot of fucking changes. There wouldn't be no fucking bail for no officer that kills someone. You will have the same fucking rights and laws that you put under an African American and a Spanish or Mexican. held without bail, like the law says it's supposed to be. Not because you're a cop, not because you're a deputy. You already violated that when you killed that individual. I don't give a fuck about you as a standing officer. I don't mean shit. That don't mean a damn thing to me. That's why they're lucky. That's why they're lucky. See, this new generation that's growing up, I feel sorry for society. I feel sorry for the letter of the law, all of that. All of that. But the dirt that these judges do on an individual and the dirt that these law enforcement do, it comes back to get them. It's just like in my divorce case. I didn't receive this stuff from her attorney, but the judge let it in. I filed a complaint. She tolerated against me in my divorce. That's what the judge did. Retaliation against me because I filed a complaint on her. That's what the judge did. That's what the judge did. This is because I filed a complaint against her because she showed prejudice against me. She showed discrimination against me. She denied me everything that the law says I have a right to do. I filed a complaint. And God damn it, I didn't realize that until I looked up the judge, the Chief Justice. She's a woman. So I have no wins. I have no fucking wins. So to retaliate against me, this is what she gives me. When the federal laws says something totally different, and the state has to follow the federal tax laws. But they say they don't. So now I got to take this to a further level. And I am. And I am. I am. But it's so ironic how these people can just get away with it. See, they're going to make me into a monster. That's what they want to make me into. You see, that's what they want to make me into, a monster. You know, you get lied on, not because you did anything, because you didn't do nothing. You get lied on because someone don't like you. Because someone don't like you. Don't know how many calls I get from people. Your wife needs to shut the fuck up. We can't stand her. All she do is talk about how she set you up. These are from people that used to work with her. That she got removed, that she got fired. I'm the one that told her to work for AutoZone. She came home every day bruised up, cut up, and shit like that. It is funny how these white people talk about Black Lives Matter, but yet they're the ones that's fucking against you. That's the funny part about it. That's the whole ironic thing about it. They were the ones that's ready to crucify your ass. The hypocrites. The hypocrites. It's our own government. It's hypocrites. You see? It's just funny, man. It's just funny how. And I knew these people way before my wife even worked at AutoZone. I knew these people way before my wife even worked at AutoZone. And it is so ironic how, because a person gets busted, now all of a sudden they fear their life. But people don't see that because they don't see reality. They don't see common sense. They don't see the logic in it. Wait a minute, let me see. You've been fearing your life. You claim you've been abused for 18 years. Where's the proof? Where is the proof? I could tell you every day and time what we did, where we were at, what we had for lunch, what we had for dinner, every day for 18 years. I can tell you what was cooked, what time it was cooked, how it was cooked, when it was cooked, how it tastes, what recipes I use, everything. Because I know. I don't drink, don't mess with drugs. Never did, never will. I don't use weapons, I use these. See, that's why they couldn't find nothing on me when they ran my name 26 times. That's what they was mad about. That's what they was pissed. This nigga has nothing. We got to find something on this nigga to put his ass in jail, give him a fake charge. So that's what they did. False charges, which under law is conspiracy, falsified police report, falsified evidence. Their asses need to be in jail. And that's what I'm looking for. You know, no matter which way it goes, I got a right to appeals and everything. You see, that's my right. Oh, I forgot. I'm not white. I have no rights. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. But y'all look it up, though. Y'all see the emails are coming out flying from the White House. They're coming out strong. Who was involved of COVID-19? It's coming out strong. Now, every other country's looking at us, oh, shit. They need to put every one of them in front of the firing squad. They committed treason against the United States, man. Treason against the your so-called Make America Great, the flag, they committed treason. That's what they did. Peace out.